muted. And then no, I'm not excited. I'm excited for Valentine's Day. I'm not excited to record essentially 2 to 3 hours of stuff for the two-parter.
For Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Because that's a lot.
I guess. I feel like it's normal sized, right?
I don't know. It's a lot. Okay. Actually, we don't actually... Wait, hold on. Maybe we don't need a two-parter anymore.
Yeah, why don't we just make it one part so that you don't have to have a hard time?
No, I'm not... I don't care about the editing part. It's more of like... Yeah, we don't actually need it because the 1 week we missed means that the podcast got shoved to the 10th. So we still need to like record something. Wait, that makes this the Valentine's Day episode.
Hi everyone, welcome to Love. I can't laugh too hard, dude. My stomach hurts. Oh, it's gonna hurt to laugh. I haven't laughed all day. Why is it just starting now? I haven't laughed.
You make that. You make it sound. You make it sound like laughing is like this infectious disease.
No, it hurts. Sorry, I've been working out recently, so like my abs just hurt.
Are you not doing a down time during the week?
Yeah, so I only work out every Tuesday, but that was yesterday, so that's why I'm sore.
Oh. Do you do all your workouts in one day?
Yeah.
Dumbass.
What?
Split that shit up.
That's aggressive. Why are you being mean to me?
Because what you're doing is you're shoving it all in one go, and then you're having so much downtime, right? So your body. That's why. No. Listen. Because if you don't split that shit up, what you're doing is every Tuesday you're gonna be in a lot of pain for a long time.
Last week it was like 2 days. I only worked out for like 30 minutes. Pega.
Okay. I mean, yeah, but still, like, what was your before the half an hour when you started working out?
Wait, what?
Before you started working out, what was the half hour?
What do you mean, what?
Like, what before you started working out, like regularly, what did you do?
I never worked out.
Yeah, so you have to transition your body into working out, Riu. You're scaring your body right now.
You act like I'm doing like fucking 100 push-ups. No, like.
When did you start?
I did like 5 push-ups last week, like 10 sit-ups,
okay,
100 jumping jacks. Like it's not like super crazy.
And, like, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt and not assuming that you're just like.
Expect that much working out.
I do.
I'm doing 1,000.
No, I do because if you remember, you used to work out. You used to. Oh my god, you used to work out a lot during the stream, so I just assumed that you carried that on.
I forgot about that.
I gave you like.
To work out.
I'm sorry for giving you extra credit.
Oopsie.
How dare you give him extra credit?
Also, Jay, welcome to the Valentine's Day episode.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Valentine's Day.
Hello,
wait.
Valentine.
So, did y'all see the yellow sweater that I posted today?
I think so. Yeah.
On Twitter?
One. Yeah.
I love it so much. My sister didn't want it anymore, and so I was like, okay, I'll try it on. Why not, right?
Right.
And it's warm, and it fits nicely, which it might not. It might not if I do work out because it's kind of like it's a little snug.
Hot.
Which is not. What? It's not good for a sweater. Like, I'll be honest, for it to be super snug.
You know what you should do? You should cut that sweater in half and make it like a crop top.
No.
That'd be hot. And then show off your stomach and your abs. I mean, your stomach.
Oh my god.
I mean, just, be cute.
What were we talking about before?
What? Love! Happy Valentine's Day!
No, I meant... Goof. I meant, like...
Oh my gosh,
What's it
falling
called?
in love and stuff? That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Oh, so... 2 things. So these are... Actually, 3 things,
I'm trying
because...
to be cute.
I know you are. I'm trying to give you the questions that we're going to be answering. I'm trying to actually put some, like, sense of structure into this podcast, bitch.
I'm just kidding. Thanks.
Anyways. So, also, I have to show you the fucking edits I did today. They're fire. Anyways. So, but that can be afterwards. So, my first thing is, like, the first question, how did you meet your partner?
How did you meet Bernard?
And we'll answer this later, but how did you meet your partner? That would be the first question. The second question is,
You can go.
in
Me?
a hypothetical breakup, away from your partner, in a hypothetical breakup, you're with someone, what is your optimal breakup, and what is your your optimal breakup, and what is your least favorite form of breakup? So Riu,
It's gonna be hard.
how did you meet Bernard?
Oh, Bubba, I love him. Yeah, he saw me from across the room, saw my ass as, like, the next, like, thing to fuck, and said, want a shot.
Hold on.
No, he's great. Yeah, he asked me for a shot. I was, like, not 21, so it was a fun time. I drank one anyways.
I'm very tempted to invite Bernard, but I don't know if he wants to do it.
For this story, I mean, he knows it.
I don't know if he wants to, like, hop in the Discord just to talk about Valentine's stuff.
No.
Okay.
But maybe another time. But yeah, he's great. We basically, well, let me tell you this first of all. I always think back to this and always think that, like, wow, me and Bernard were genuinely never supposed to meet ever, because this was a situation where, in both scenarios, there was no way that we would have ever met if things didn't go the way they did. So, this date, it was one of my, like, not even my friend. Like, I would say they're, like, one of my friends' friends, right? She just turned 18. And she was just like, hey, you can come to my cotillion. Can you be my backup rose? Just in case, like, one of my roses, like, don't come. Like, which is, like, part of her court. And I was just like, okay, that's fine. But I actually have another cotillion to go to. So I'm actually going to go to that one. But, hopefully no one from your court drops or anything, right? And she's like, okay, no worries. Bernard also gets hired as a backup rose at the same time.
Aww.
And then he was like, oh, well, I have work, so I'm probably not going to end up coming, but thanks for the backup rose and thanks for the invite, right? And she's like, yeah, no problem. 2 people from her court back out last minute. Okay, I get a call, and her name is, her nickname is, in that family is Cox.
Love that.
Okay, and there's 3 Katrinas in that family. One goes by Katkat, one goes by Katrina, and one goes by Cox. Family nicknames. Anyways, so she called me and she's like, Mark, can you come to the cotillion? Like, I really need a backup rose. Like, 2 of my roses just backed out and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, okay, no problem. But then I was just like, I really want to go to this other cotillion though. And I checked where the other cotillion is. Turns out it's fucking like 3 hours away. And I'm just like, I thought it was right here in town. You know what? I'm more inclined to go for it as backup rose. That's fine. I'll go there. Because I didn't look up the place or anything. And then Bernard gets called by Cox, and Cox is like, oh, I need a backup rose, blah, blah, blah. And then he's just like, well, I'm at work. I don't know what to tell you, this and that. And then the manager overheard, and she's like, "Oh, you could go." And she was like, "What? Why?" He's like, "Oh, I overbooked staff today by accident, so you could go home if you need to." And then we both ended up there at the same time, like at the same place. Like it's crazy because we both had different plans that day, and all of a sudden, because of us being both backup roses, we ended up in the same spot. I just think that like that's crazy, and plus the fact that like he asked me out like a few months later on November 11, 2011 at 11:11 p.m. And this is, mind you, this was before I was super spiritual, okay? So I wasn't really that spiritual at the time. Then I became very spiritual, very into like, you know, astrology, numerology and stuff like that. You know what my numerology number is? 11.
11.
I find out years later. I'm just like, oh my god. So, you
Gay?
never like meant to be together. Like, it's kind of crazy.
That's gay.
It is very gay, and I love it.
Gay.
I don't have another response. That's yeah.
Like, I keep looking back. I'm still like flabbergasted. Like, there was no way we should have met that day, and somehow the stars just aligned, and then we ended up.
Is that
together.
Skype?
That is Facebook.
Oh, I thought it was Skype.
Hold on, give me one second.
Why does Facebook sound like Skype? Bruh. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
It's
But
okay.
Yeah. That's how me and Bernard met. You know. The Taurus. I'm the Pisces. Hashtag meant to be.
You're so
You know,
silly.
you know. I'm silly. I know, but I love him so much. I'm gonna kick him in the face sometimes though, but I love him.
That's funny.
Yeah. Jay, it's your turn.
Let Pega go next. I'm dying
Okay.
right now.
What?
Jay's dying right now.
I mean, my story is short. We met through a mutual friend, online, a mutual friend who I no longer am affiliated with, and it was slow because like I told him I think I have a crush on you, right? At first, this was like within 3 months.
Oh, wow.
Of us, because here's the thing: I develop crushes fast, but then I also develop like I find quickly whether I actually have that crush or it's just like a dopamine.
Pega, did you have a crush on me?
I don't know. Don't put me on the spot.
Oh! The drama, the facts, here on Chromatic Box.
I know. Like, and I told you this. I had like a squish on you. I was like, I want to be this person's friend.
Squish?
This person is my friend. Yeah, squish is like you see a person, you're like, this is my friend. They're my friend now. I want to be this person's friend. But with Pancake, like I have another partner too. But like with Pancake first, he said I don't really feel that way, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure if it's like that, but I also don't want it develop into a crush, and then it'd be like, oh shit, by the way, you know.
Yeah.
Like I want to, like, especially with someone I was hanging out like one-on-one with so much, like I didn't want to like have this weird feeling. I want to talk it through, you know.
Yeah.
And so, like, we ended up spending more and more time together to the point where it was like I would shorten streams in order to spend time with him, or I would have him on my stream in order to spend time with him. Which, like, I'm gonna be honest, when you're getting to know someone, that's probably the worst way to
Yeah.
get to know someone.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I'm privileged because at the time I had maybe like 2-3 viewers. Like
Me and
overall.
Dark. Got it.
Right. Well, yeah. But also this was the time when like...
You said beavers?
What?
You said beavers?
No, I said viewers.
Oh. Okay.
Take the weed out your ears.
I was like, what the fuck is a beaver?
Stop storing...
Now we're talking about beavers.
Stop storing that weed in your eardrums.
Okay, sorry. Let's move on now.
Okay. See, I'm a lot. I feel like in that scenario between me and Riu, I was a lot nicer in the making fun of you.
He's just laughing at me.
You're funny. You're so silly.
Oh my god.
Filthy.
Okay. Anyways, so like in hindsight, it wasn't a good way to get to know someone, but you know that is what it is, right? It's too late now. I can't go back in time. I can only say, hey, people watching this, do not do this. Because, you know, if we could go back in time and change things, the change is fundamentally blah, blah, blah. That's a whole nother conversation. But I think there was a time in December of 2021. Me and Pancake had been hanging out the night before, right? And Pancake was like, I have something I have to tell you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay.
Uh-huh.
Because at that point, like, I'm really good at piecing a person together, right? When I hang out with them a while. Not so good if I haven't hung out with them for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, I'm better with y'all because, especially Rio, because there's like, oh god, Rio, it'll be almost 3 years since we've been friends this year.
I am shooketh.
Anyways, I don't like thinking about that.
We're old. We're a 3-year-old child.
I turn 26 in like 12 days, but anyways,
Old.
oh,
Oh,
anyways,
Oh.
boomer.
anyways, I'm trying to between Valentine's Day. So, and the Pancake says, look, and he was very much long-winded, but I'm going to summarize it because I don't want to give all the details away, you know? But
I
it's like,
hope you do.
I may have given, huh?
What?
No me diga.
He said, I may have developed a crush on you. And I said, well, I may have also developed a crush on you. And he's like, right? Okay, it's Pancake. Meh. Anyways, so...
Oh my god, I just Pega like insta reading, you know?
Insta blush, yeah.
Yeah, insta blush.
Oh my god. And so my response was like, yeah, I paused and said I may have developed a crush on you too. He said, I know because you told me before. And I said, I wasn't certain then, and I told you so.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure now. Right?
Okay, Pega, with your fucking anime love shit.
I'm
You
not
have a
anime
kid,
love.
so like, you know.
But your romance is so fucking cute.
And so like
a little like you can make a little cartoon out of it. It's so cute.
and then we hang out like
Drawing.
every day afterwards. For like a few months.
That's so cute.
And then I forget when in the spring of 2022, but there was was it 2022? No. Anyways, so there was a point in 2022 where I started hanging out with Archie or Pancake's other at the time Pancake's other partner a bit more. At the time, the way our polycule works for us specifically, right, is we're all technically dating, but there's if you like I'm only directly dating Pancake and Archie. I'm not dating.
Oh my god, there's a
other
word for
people in there.
There's a word for it. What is the word, Jay? Oh my god.
No idea.
You know what I'm talking about?
Partner?
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my
I have no
god.
idea.
Denise uses the word all the time. It's a relationship with him and
What
Christy
is
because
it?
they're not dating, but then they're dating the same person. Something morph. Well, oh my god.
There's metamorph,
Oh,
but
no.
like
Metamore.
like that's like
Bro, I thought he was saying Paramore.
see with you guys need to ask your okay. Hold on. I need to like go into my thing and like disable my camera so that way I can respond on the thing.
I'm Paramore.
Where is it? Alright. Why is it upside? Oh yeah, because I did that.
I want to see Pega's reaction.
Right, but I got it when I want.
Okay, you guys, I love you, but sometimes you need to ask your friends for clarification because you'll go months with the wrong information, and then Pikachu meme.
I would literally ask you every single word.
Okay, and
That's gonna take forever.
okay,
I gotta live my
And?
life in double now, in triple, quadruple. You know how many friends I got?
yeah, and
Look,
who's
I'm
that's a you issue.
okay. Let me be.
No,
No, everything that I hear from my friends, even if it's a misunderstanding, is fact. So I don't know what you mean.
True. Bro.
you are literally not hearing your friends by it being misunderstanding.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
gonna start doing, Pega? I'm just gonna start recording all of our conversations, even our.
That's what I do.
private
I clip
ones.
everything.
Okay, that's sussy.
Violation of privacy.
That's sussy.
That's sussy. Not the uwu sussy wussy baka.
No, I mean like you recording private conversations. That's sussy.
No,
Yeah.
of course not. I'm kidding.
Riu, I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
He's a creep.
See, you can't see this, but the reason why I'm moving my head like this when I talk to Jay and this for Riu is because
Hold on, I can't see you. Wait, do it again, Pega. See, you told me to ask you for clarification.
the reason why I'm looking.
Clarify.
I know I waited until you saw, so like. Anyway, so the reason I look over here when I'm talking to Jay and then this when I'm talking to Riu is because on the recording it's gonna be me talking to Jay and me talking to Riu.
Yes. I'm confused by this comment.
You know
What's
what?
happening?
You are down there on the recording.
Pega,
Jay's there.
and you can edit the video out later. Baby.
That cut you out so bad. That cut you off.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
She's making the poopy face. She's doing a poopy face.
Okay, I'm turning off my camera because the blue light is giving me a headache.
Right.
What do you think of that, huh? I win.
Also, I like your makeup.
Thank you.
J face reveal. Jayhawke face reveal.
If you want
It's not gonna be a face reveal because I forgot to flip over the scene. I forgot to flip over the scene, so it was on my other scene the whole time.
Hey, was that a really good phone call sound?
You sound like
Is it good?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
What is talking about? Oh yeah, but then my other partner, because we had that rule where like, here's like the like, everyone here is technically dating but isn't dating, you know, because we had that rule.
Us?
We had the polycule.
Dating
My
you?
my polycule. You fucking.
Sorry, I thought I heard Riu say, and I was like, not me.
Sometimes.
Go ahead.
Jay,
Sometimes.
can you disconnect from your internet again.
Oh,
I don't know what she just said.
What happens is that Jay's internet connects to her phone, and she's right off the border of her Wi-Fi.
yeah.
So it,
I
like, connects and
I
then
literally
disconnects.
swing in and out of the border
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
because I'm literally on a swing.
That's funny.
Not that kind of swing, you weird.
I wasn't thinking of that. You fucking. Nah.
What swing?
Shut the fuck up.
What kind of swing?
Regular.
What do you mean?
It's like a tire
Anyway.
swing.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm finishing my story.
A swing that go right to... Oh, wow. Okay.
Riu,
Ambitious.
let
Shut the fuck up.
Pega finish so I can go next.
I'm sorry.
So with my other partner, we ended up like. I asked them out. We hung out. We played Minecraft like literally all day because they were I forget what. Oh, this was before they got their job, right? So they were off like every day, all day, right? So we hung out Minecraft, played Minecraft all day, and then we just kind of hung out every day. And at one point we were like, yeah, do we want to call this a relationship? Yeah, okay, cool. And that's it.
Cute.
Um,
That's Pega's ideal date. Just play Minecraft all day.
eh. That's my ideal, like, fifth date. Not, like,
Aw.
the only, like, they're in the UK, so it's kind of hard for me to, like,
Oh,
you know,
you live in the UK?
yeah, Archie does.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Pancake is American.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. And then there's another thing I was gonna say, but now I forgot. God damn it.
I'm to forget.
Shut the fuck up.
But yeah. That's that,
Yeah. How cute.
I think.
I mean, that's queer. All right, Jay's turn.
What was the question again?
How
did you meet your partner?
Oh, okay. So, me and Arnold's meeting is actually pretty messy.
Mm-hmm.
So the way that I met him originally was because my my best friend at the time had a crush on him. So that's how I met him, because I didn't know he existed before then. And then she was like, hey, you see that guy? He's cute. And I was like, which guy? And she was like, that guy. And he was just like a fucking weirdo in the corner, like by himself. And so I was like, that guy? And she was like, yeah, he's cute. And I was like, okay.
I get it.
I'm gonna introduce you. And she was like, you know him? And I was like, no, but we're gonna go over there and say hi. And she was like, no, we're not. And I was like, hi. And like I started walking over there, and I was like dragging her with me. So that's how we met. I basically worked for 3 months trying to get these two together.
Oh my god.
So, and all that time I didn't like him. And he just would not like he wouldn't date her. He just didn't like her. Like I asked him several times, he just didn't like her. And so finally she was like, okay, whatever, you know, fuck him. And I was like, yeah, whatever, fuck him. And so, but by that time, me and him like became kind of like friends. And so because like we had music in common, right? And theater, and because that's how we met doing a play together.
Ew.
And so we yeah, so the school year started. He was a senior, I was a junior, right? That's 1 year younger, right? Junior, or is it sophomore? I don't remember.
Girl, I hope
Whatever.
you know.
I was 11th grade. I was 11th grade. Anyways, and so then we had another play like the following year. And so it was Phantom of the Opera. And so I was in the play, and the male lead, he like just fucking vanished. Like he stopped coming to school, everything completely. Like he just vanished. We don't know what happened to him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was fucking weird. Like I think maybe he like left the school, but like he didn't say nothing beforehand, you know? But like the teachers weren't concerned. Nobody was concerned about it. Everybody was just like, all right, well he's gone, so we need to replace him. But we didn't have any other guys that could play the lead. You know, because he was like, he's a big character. He had to sing. He had to be able to sing and to act.
Yeah.
And so we were like, well, what are we going to do? And I was like, hey, Arnold can sing really good, and I'm going to train his ass to act. So Arnold. And they were like, all right, well, if you can get him on board, then, you know, yeah. And so I went up to him and I told him what the deal was. And he agreed right away.
Oh, wow.
This dude has freaking the worst social anxiety, right? I mean, not to put him on blast, but he'll tell you himself, too. He has such bad social anxiety. I do not. So,
Indeed. Yes.
so yeah, it was really like not now that I think about it, but like later on when we were together, after I thought about it, I was like, damn, that was like, I know why he joined the play, you know? And so I was not the female lead.
Okay.
I was the like the leader of the choir or whatever, like the soloist in the choir. And so it was weird, right? Like he joined. It didn't make sense at the time, right? I didn't think anything of it. And so the play was going on or whatever. And then later on, this was already like my friend had already like the crush had already been gone, right? Like she didn't have a crush on him anymore. She didn't care about him anymore. Like she was cool with him, whatever. They were friends, but like there was nothing there. Well, one day it was like our choir director left early, and so we were just there, like in the room, and she was like, "I want y'all to keep practicing," and then the other teacher was gonna be back, and so we had like maybe like 30 minutes to an hour to kill, and where we were supposed to be practicing, you know, and so we ended up playing Truth or Dare. And somebody dared Arnold to kiss my best friend. And so both of them were like, you know, and it was somebody who knew that she had a crush on him.
Oh, that's rude.
And so like they tried to like be nice, I guess, or like do something about it. But they didn't know, like it was already like whatever. And so they kissed. And it was literally like, you know, like a peck.
Yeah.
But that peck shattered me.
Oh,
and I didn't know why. I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, what is this? I'm mad right now. Like, I want to fucking rip her throat out. What is happening?
That's
And
aggressive.
I was like, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And I went to the bathroom, and I was literally like in a corner, like, and the person who dared my friend to kiss him came in and
Mhm.
found me.
Ooh,
And she
it's
was
like a high
like,
school drama.
right? It was crazy, and it was so fucking messy. And so, like, she comes in and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And she was like, "You don't look fine. You look, you're gonna cry." And I was like, "I feel like I'm gonna cry." And she was like, "What's wrong?" And then I told her, I was like, "I think I like him." And she was like, "But your friend likes him." And I was like, "No, she doesn't like him anymore. Like, that was a long time ago. That was like months ago, you know?"
Mhm.
And she was like, "Well, do you want to do something about it?" And I was like, "I think so, but I don't know yet." And so I wasn't sure. And so
I
like
think
some
I
more
want to
time
punch
goes
my friend in the
by.
face.
Huh?
I think
What?
I want to punch my friend in the face.
Right? I think you need to punch it in the face again.
I
Hold
don't know,
on, I'll be
like,
right back. Like, can you go call her for a second? But
while
no,
you're
so
tying up
like,
your hair. Yeah.
right? So like some more time goes by. The play was already over and done with. Um, he kept like coming around, and like I tried to stay away from him, but he just kept coming like around.
Mhm.
And so the crush started, developing more and more and more until it was like, okay, something's gonna happen. And then I guess like we slowly just started dating. And there was like he did ask me, but it was kind of like, so you want to be with me? And I was like, yeah. And it was like, all right, cool. And then like we just kept talking like normal. So it just like kind of slowly happened.
Yep.
Um, but yeah. And then, you know, sorry, what was the question? That was just it, right?
Yeah, how you
How we
met?
started dating. Yeah.
Oh my god, Jay, you're so
Like, the only reason y'all get a little bit more from me is because it developed into another relationship.
Yeah.
Mhm. Love stories.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Ryu's was a K drama.
Yep.
Mine was a fucking like some teen
Like
high
high
school like
school
drama
angst
shit.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah. And Pegasus was like a little cute comic book.
Yeah. Like some modern comic book. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Like one of the one like a TikTok that you know, like a little TikTok.
No, don't compare it to TikTok.
Okay, a YouTube short. Is that better?
Oh my god. YouTube shorts are just discount TikToks.
Yeah, they're discount TikToks, but they make me happy because they give me views. Okay, leave me alone.
It wasn't about you.
It's
And
always
anyways, do
about
you want to be a TikTok or a YouTube short?
Neither.
I'd rather be
Oh, okay.
on my main account. I'd be a TikTok. On my other account, I'd be.
We're not talking about you as a person, not your accounts.
That was
You
the literal question.
That was the
you
question.
goober.
No.
Huh? I'm confused.
You're such a squish.
Ryu, you as a person,
What?
not your accounts. You as a person.
Oh.
Oh, as a person.
As a person.
As a person. I'm a person.
Oh yeah.
I hope
am
you're a person.
people. I,
I
I'm-
am person.
I'm a
Hear
person
me roar.
sometimes. Ah.
Ah.
You play Valorant. You're a person.
Oh, I do play Valorant. Which, by the way,
Yeah, I know this is
Speaking
your
of-
map.
Lotus. Lotus.
Huh?
the map already came out. It's over and done with, Ryu.
I haven't played it yet.
It's February. Get it together.
Oh. I guess.
But
Not
anyways,
February yet. For us. At
anyways,
least.
yeah. I
Wait, is it February already somewhere? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's February
Yeah,
here.
for this podcast. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come
Come
on,
on,
Pega.
Pega.
Time and space. Let's go. Come on.
Shut up. You just mixed up accounts and actual personhood. Shut up.
Uh-huh.
So,
See an English ass.
what's your point?
And Jay,
I didn't
you
even
just
see in English. That was
not
me.
you. No, with you, Jay, you just like you forgot the question like mid question like 4 times.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Exactly. See, thanks for
Play it
proving
back.
my point.
I
Podcast,
can't.
play it
I
back.
don't know what you're talking about.
See, you're right.
Guys,
You
I
don't
have
remember.
coffee today, but I have boba.
So second question. Oh, your what was the word you used? Your optimal.
Your
Optimum?
optimal breakup versus
What the
Your-
fuck does optimal mean?
like
I gotta see in English. Don't look at me, dude.
oy vey. Okay,
Oh,
it means your like preferred breakup.
Okay, so why didn't you just say preferred?
Because optimum means more than just preferred, but I'm not gonna
You
say
mean
that.
Ideal. You're using the wrong word, Pega.
Congratulations, you understand synonyms.
I like cinnamon toast crunch.
You fucking dumbass.
That's what you gotta see in English.
What do you mean? I do like them.
That's, sometimes I'm like, does he actually not get it, or is he just doing it for the bit?
Nah.
No, because like
cinnamon toast crunch yesterday.
here's the thing. He'll use words like non sequitur. I didn't teach him that shit.
I learned that in college. That's what I was aware.
That's when
college.
that's when I was not dumb.
Yeah.
Look, he may have got a C in English, but you know what? He got his second degree. So eat that.
I got a second degree in what? What happened?
Because Jay was trying to do a point, and then you immediately unraveled her point on her.
Second degree burn? That's bad.
Riu, please stop.
What happened? What do you mean?
I'm trying to defend you, honey.
Like she handed you like the perfect comeback to be defended, and then you like completely unraveled it, and then yeeted it on top of her.
I had French fries.
He just keeps going.
I like French fries.
I know you do. Did you get your French fries?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
Pat pat
Uh-huh.
pat.
And that's why he's a squish.
I have boba. Guys, the boba stuff is so cute in Fortnite. Oh my god.
Except the traversal
realize?
emote.
Yeah,
Dude, I
that one
realized-
was too uncomfy, Loki.
What?
Yeah.
Riu is like a puppy
Yeah.
who takes care of himself.
Yeah,
Am I right?
he does it kind of because he gets poked and prodded by
He
Bernard.
also takes care of you too, though.
Wait, who am I taking care
You
of?
know, not always though. I mean, but he
Take care of
does.
who?
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Like people
Don't worry
that you
about it,
love.
sweetheart.
Okay.
Like your family.
Mi familia.
Yeah, people
Don't
that you
fuck
love and
me.
care about.
What?
Your
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Your chosen family.
That's true. The moment like anyone messes with you guys, I clap back like immediately.
Yeah, you're like, you know, like you want
Right.
to be very tough, but you're so cute.
Oh my god. So one night I got really mad at Bernard. Like really mad at Bernard.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was wondering why, because like he wasn't really saying anything, and he was just looking at me like in a certain way that got me mad. And then like weeks later, he's just like, but remember that one time like you got mad at me? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I couldn't say anything because you were so cute. I'm just like, how fucking dare you? Don't patronize me. Rude ass.
I love how much Bernard pokes at you when you're mad, because it's so funny, and he's just like.
I hate it so much. I do.
That's why I love it.
I do.
It's so funny, and you hate it so much.
I hate it.
But you know it's funny. Like, I think it was like the other day where you were like, he was like, like he just laughed.
I hate it so much.
I was like, Bernard, you're so stupid. Why are you like this? You just poking him. He's so angry.
I do hate him, but I love him to death. Yeah, he can't, like, there's some days where he genuinely can't take me seriously. It's like, imagine you're looking down and then someone that you respect is lecturing you, and then you look up and it's just like a puppy dog. Imagine like Nasus. It's just Nasus talking
I don't
to
have to imagine it because I talk to you almost every day.
No. Leave me alone.
Anyways, the question.
What was the question? I don't know.
What was the second question?
What is the optimal breakup for
yeah,
you?
Ideal breakup.
Learn synonyms, bitch.
I'll go first. My ideal breakup is my ideal breakup would be like, I don't know, something happened, right? Let's say I don't know, like something that would make us break up happened, right? And like we both are mad. Ugh, get out. No, you get out. Blah, 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 blah. You know? Okay. We break up. And then we're like broken up, whatever. And then something happens, I don't know, like something with Luna, I guess. And we like come back together. And we like touch hands. And we're like, maybe I still love him. And maybe I still love her. And then we like give each other that look. You know what I mean? And then like we go home and we're like thinking about it. And then like I call him, hey. And he's like, hey. And I'm like, what you doing? And he's like, nothing, just playing a game. And I'm like, oh, what you playing? And he's like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then like, you know, oh, you want to play together? And then we play together. And then next thing you know, we fucking... Yeah.
So your ideal breakup is a sex fantasy.
It's makeup sex. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, what were you?
You described a porno.
Oh. What kind of porno you be watching?
I don't fucking know.
You're weird.
What do you mean I'm weird? You described like... I didn't say like it was a porn I watched. I said it was a porno. Like you could... Something you could potentially... Damn.
Okay, so was this like...
Again, you thought it was sexy, just say that.
So the question was an ideal breakup, right?
Yeah.
So, like, the way you want to be broken up with?
Like, that's more of like... I guess, yeah, you could say like breakup style preference. But I meant it more in like, like, if you're gonna get broken up at all,
how would you do it?
How would you either do it or prefer to have it happen?
Okay. This is hard. Okay. Because, like, I always, like... Well, let me tell you this now. Me and Bernard did break up at one point, right? And it was, like, through negative circumstances. And that was probably the best way, even though it sucked. Like,
Yeah.
just telling him straight up, like, we need to break up. Like, it was just like,
Mhm.
I think the fact that it was like, we both still very much loved each other and we really genuinely tried to make it work. It really hurt to just be separated and like not be together for 8 months. You know, I never got
Mhm.
over it. Like I still think about it like all the time. I'm just like,
Yeah.
damn, what could I have
Me
done?
too.
Kind of thing. You know. But like I think honestly, it's just ripping off the band-aid, just saying that we need to take a break and standing firm to those beliefs because I think that's the only best way. Because like any other way is like it's too dramatic, it's too much. Like you already have enough on your own plate to deal with
Mhm.
like too much drama and too much like unnecessary shit.
Yeah.
So if I were to get broken up with, just rip off the band-aid and just tell me. You know. I don't want you to like force a breakup or find out like a plan to like beat around the bush. Like I hate that shit. Just tell
Yeah.
me, you know. And it's just like, whew, it's. I remember at the time, like I was crying. Like I remember this too. I was just like, we need to break up. We broke up. I left. I was on the road back home, and I was like bawling my eyes out, fucking singing like some sad ass song. I don't even know what I was singing to, but I was like looking out the window. It was like one of those music videos.
Oh my god.
Like, and then like no, my life was it sucked a little bit, and then like if I were to never like go back, I'd probably just like adopt like 7 cats and then just die in my room.
With the
You know?
cats?
Yeah, and then they'll just eat
Like
me.
before or after the cat?
Either or.
Oh my god.
Then they'll just
Yeah.
eat me. That's funny.
Yeah, they'll just eat me. At least I'll be like cat poop at one point.
I already tested my cat to see if he would eat me, and he wouldn't.
Yeah, Lionel would though.
Wouldn't.
told me
Lionel, like, he would think about it.
Yeah. Those
Yeah, he
damn
kinda
orange cats.
A little too long to like it.
You, it's kind of just a cat thing to do that, regardless of color.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not talking about color. I'm talking about my cat.
We're talking about Lionel.
Yeah, I'm talking about fucking Lionel.
Both cat. You have
know
2
what?
cats,
Think
yeah.
about it, I am talking about color because fuck orange cat.
You have 2 cats, yeah.
That's what this podcast is gonna be called. Fuck orange cat.
Do you have? You have 2 fuck off. I'm getting confused now. Do you have 2 Fuck. You have 2 cats, yeah.
No, she
Yes.
has 2 podcasts.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I only have 1 podcast, but I have 2 cats.
Ah!
No, Jay. Pega was asking if you had 2 podcasts.
I'm gonna meet you, Riu.
No, I only have 1. Wait, what's a podcast?
Shut the fuck up.
What are you talking about? Like, are you talking about our podcast?
Love.
All I did was jumble up my fucking words.
No, I only have 1 partner, Pega.
Why? No. I know. All I was trying to say is how many cats you have, and I slipped up my words and said
I
the
have
wrong
2.
thing. Yeah, that's all I wanted to know. But then
Yeah, I told
Riu
you I have 2.
Riu fucking went away with it, and now I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
He grabbed me and ran.
No, Jay, I'm picking you up in Fortnite. We're getting out of the barrier, buddy.
I got
It's
shot in
the
my ass.
Ninjago way.
Ah! Okay,
And I did indeed get shot in the ass. Thank you.
And
my
And
Okay.
died.
my preferred case.
Shut the fuck up.
People who are watching this in the future, I have to let you know that these 2 are the ones that asked for more structure.
Structure.
And now I've given them more structure, and they've gone, no structure. Wrecking ball.
podcasts and cats.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Anyways,
Hard in love.
my
It was
Shut the fuck up.
to break you. Take somebody, break your balls. All you ever do was wreck this pussy.
Oh,
Thank you.
Well, I'll figure it out
Oh, wow,
in
that's
post.
weird. I thought I
That's
saw
really
my
good.
husband.
I mean, either or, right, Jay?
I just really hope he didn't see that.
I hope you did.
I was literally swinging on my swing and singing that.
Yeah.
Ew, Pega, why are you making zombie noises?
You get a grudge.
Oh my god, Pega, that's scary. Stop it, I'm outside. Pega,
I wasn't doing the grudge. I was just.
not Halloween.
Hey, make it good for the bear.
You got the
Wrong
wrong
holiday.
You know what's
Anyway.
cute? My coworker like made a bunch of like new data, and he made it all pink because Valentine's Day.
Cute.
Yeah.
That's
And he was just like, "This was Sean's idea." I'm like, "Oh, Sean, it's such a nice idea." And he was just like, "What?" I like the gaslight idea.
Was it not Sean's idea?
He was just like, "What?"
And the confusion. What
So,
the fuck happened to my blunt? Oh, there it goes. What's up?
as I was trying to say,
Oh yeah, love.
my optimal breakup. Like when I've never broken up with someone before, right? People have almost always broken up with me, or it's been a mutual thing, right?
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's never been like I come to it first, because usually, like, it takes me a long time to process my feelings, right? So there's been a few times where the person comes up to me intending to break up, and I say, yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while, but I haven't been able to, like, I've been feeling off for a while, but I haven't realized what it was, and you bringing this to me has realized that, yeah, I do actually want to break up.
Yeah.
So it's better, this is just beneficial for both of us. Like, yeah, it's gonna suck for a while because, like, da-da-da-da, but it's not like we can't be friends, right? Although, any advice I will give is that it's fine to be friends with your ex, but to take a break from them as a person for a while afterwards.
Yeah.
And I don't
Can't
mean, like...
always immediately go being friends.
Yeah, like, it's...
Some people might be able to, but...
Yeah. Like, it's hard to... Well, even a week, a month, it's still a break. But, like, give your brain time to allow for the recognition of relationship change. Even if it's, like, literally a fucking day.
Yeah.
You know? Unless you have to work with them. Well, then, like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's why I never get coworkers. Oof.
I mean,
That's a nightmare.
you're both content creators, so, like, you're technically coworkers.
Yeah.
And you share all the same friends.
Yeah.
They do now.
Yeah.
And
There's nothing wrong with it, but, like...
Jay, are we dating? Are we
No.
dating, Jay? I didn't know
No,
this.
she's
Is
talking
this,
about
are we
you
breaking...
and Bernard, you
What's happening?
doofus. Oh my god.
I swear, like,
Riu!
I have so much patience for you. I'm talking about Bernard.
What about Bernard?
You and Bernard,
met
you're both
before I was a
content
content
creators.
creator, though.
Yeah, but you're both content creators now, so you're technically
Yeah, but
coworkers.
Riu's talking about,
No, but, like-
first meeting somebody.
Yeah, as a coworker and then dating. That's different. Because, like, you know what you're getting yourself into because you see them every day.
Yeah, but I didn't mean, like, you started the relationship at work. I meant just in general, like, you work with them in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're a content creator with you're
What I'm
both...
saying about dating a coworker is more like you were coworkers first, and then you start dating, and then you break up, and you still have to work with them. That's awkward. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That
I don't
is
mean like...
a very finite point in my greater point.
Okay,
I love you, but, like,
I'm confused.
I have a greater point of just working with in general, and you're caught on the nuance of the little bit.
Uh-huh. Jay,
Yeah, like,
Wants me.
No, I'm just smoking though. But
Love.
you have Google, use it. You bitch.
Bernard doesn't want to eat his fries.
Just
Okay.
a minute.
What I mean in general, right, is like, in any context of how you work with them, whether it be simply like, you're both content creators, you're broken up, but now you're constantly, like, because you're in the same spheres and you have the same friends, you're constantly going to be hanging out, whether you want to or not, because...
Me and my husband will forever be working together because we have a child together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Your child is your content.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, basically.
Like, and, but for me, like, the ideal breakup, if I'm doing it, right, is to be able to sit the person down and have a discussion on, like, this is why I'm breaking up with you. This is why I'm breaking up with you, or why I want to break up. Do you think there's potential to work through this? No, yes. Like, basically have like a whole breakdown of this thing, right? And hash it out. Because my perspective is, unless you've done something so horrible, if you've done something that horrible, that, like, I'm forced into breaking up with you, you know, there's not going to be a conversation. I'm going to tell you we're done, and then I'm going to go, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But in an ideal situation, it's a breakup that, like, things just aren't connected anymore. And so, in that ideal situation, I'd want to have the full breakdown, because maybe it was just them not realizing that, hey, the things I wanted them to do were actually bugging me, you know?
It's like a misunderstanding kind of thing.
Yeah, because...
Wait. I'll be right back, okay?
Oh, okay. Like, sometimes it's just, like, what I've noticed is sometimes there's just a pile up of misunderstandings that the person has either never brought forward, or never brought forward with a serious enough tone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, because some people have this tendency of, like, saying, yeah, hey, don't stop doing this. Or, yeah, hey, stop doing that. But never give an insight on why that is, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't particularly like it when people leave a bunch, like, this is real off topic, but kind of related. I don't particularly like when people leave the sink, if it's the dishes need to be done, the sink full of water. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I will not touch the dishes. I will not do anything with the dishes, because in order for me to start the dishes, I would need to put my hand into the water and pull the plug, and I have trauma with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and someone might be like, oh, that's stupid to da-da-da, but that's a whole other thing, you know? That's
I wouldn't say so.
Well,
But yes, continue.
yeah, it's a big, broader discussion of, like, trauma manifests itself in a weird ways, you know?
Yeah.
But, so that's
Hello.
hi. So that's, like, something that might be a tiny little thing that might seem tiny if I don't explain it in full.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
And so, but if enough of those little things pile up and I've never explained all of them, like, yeah, I'm not at fault. I'm not at fault for maybe not being able to explain it, but I am at fault for putting...
It's echoey.
Yeah, Jay, you're echoing a bit. Putting all that, like, all that expectation on a person that didn't even know the information, didn't even have all the facts, you know? And that, again, that really depends on what it is. Because I'm not talking about big things, I'm talking about very tiny things. You know? Yeah, so my ideal breakup is to have the full big discussion. Because, like, ideally, I don't want people to leave a relationship questioning. Why? Like, if I'm gonna break up with someone, I want them to know exactly why I'm breaking it with them. Exactly my feelings. You know? Because I feel like obviously this doesn't go for everyone, right? But for me particularly, I feel like giving the exact amount of effort that I gave in the relationship towards the breakup.
Yeah.
Because breakups are a part of the relationship. And so because breakups are a part of the relationship, I believe putting in the effort that you put in during the relationship to end it is important.
Agreed.
It's just like, it's really like anything, right? Like you want to tie it up nicely. You want to do respect to the thing that respect to the rest of the thing when you finish the thing. So why is it that some people, that like some feel the need to just no more relationship?
People don't like confrontation.
Yeah. People don't like confrontation, but then what ends up happening is it ends up coming out later down the line with other things.
Yep.
Right?
And people won't know how to deal with it. It's just like, they've never dealt with confrontation, like, in that sense where you're hurting a loved one, you know? So, it's just like, I think, isn't this a thing where it's like people would rather just not ghost somebody than actually confront somebody with their feelings because it gets too real for them?
Yeah. And, like, obviously there's a lot of nuance there. And, like, I'm not about to say, like, you're not owed, now keep in mind, you're not owed a reason for the breakup. This is not me saying you're owed one. This is me saying, because this isn't even my optimal, like, getting broken up with. This is my optimal breaking up. Right? In my opinion, if I'm the person breaking up, and I just like anything else, I should break up with a person the way I would want to be broken up with.
Dignity.
And so, for me, breaking up, like, getting broken up with, should be like, and like, and optimally, I would want to be broken up with the same way I would break up with someone. I also don't like the idea, like, older me, younger me might have had a different opinion, but now me does not like the idea of being coddled.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is, like, I don't want to... I don't need to be asked, if you broke up with me, I don't need to be asked in a week if I'm okay by you. I don't need to be asked in a month if I'm okay by you. A year. I don't care if we're friends. When it comes to specifically that, and emotions around the breakup, I don't need to be asked by you. You know? At least not for a while, you know?
Hold on.
Okay. But, like, at least not for a while, you know?
Yeah.
Because it feels like if we're no longer partners, then I've lost the emotional portion of the support. So if I've lost the emotional part of the support, why would you try to be my emotional support continuous? At least so soon, you know? Now it depends on the relationship, right? Because in the past I was dating this person who we then realized, no, queer platonic partner works better for us. So we became that. So that in that scenario, that person, it would be okay because I'm no longer their partner, but now I'm you know what I mean?
Yeah, what you mean.
Those are my ideals.
I think those are very good. I like mine better though.
Yeah, because you're horny.
Yeah.
I'll wait for... I mean, I guess I can ask now. Like, when you were a kid, what did you do for Valentine's Day?
When you mean a kid, like how old?
Under 12? I don't know. I don't know where the line of kid ends. I don't pay attention to that. I just... For me,
I mean, because, like,
for me, anything below 20 is a kid.
Yeah, I mean, for me too, but I did something different, like, in elementary school versus in high school, you know?
Yeah. I
So,
guess...
What are you talking about?
I guess elementary, because for me, like...
Okay, went pee.
Hi.
Hello. What did I miss?
We moved on to the next question.
What was the
Yeah.
next question?
What you did when you were a kid for Valentine's Day?
And we're trying to define. Well, I'm trying to figure out what Pega means by a kid. And she said, "Oh wait, did you say elementary, right?"
Yeah, so I'm under 12.
So under 12.
Because we don't really have middle school here unless you're in a big city.
I'm the lack of a middle school.
So, like, what kind of things did you do as a kid for Valentine's Day? So for me, we always bought those, those cards that they sell at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
We always bought those, and I would like give one to all of my friends and like my whole class and like anybody else that I could have one for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And like I would buy like chocolates for like special people, like my close friends, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
12 years old. Was that 6th grade?
I mean, I don't mean 12 specifically. I just mean like under 12.
I'll be honest, Pega, I have so much trauma I barely remember.
Okay, well, when I was a kid...
I know that we gave Valentine's cards to each other. That was a thing. Like to each other's classmates and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I remember that.
Yeah, when I was a kid, we did that, and we passed out, like... Some people passed out candies, like sugar hearts, or, there's another name for them, but I forget. And then cinnamon hearts. I hated cinnamon hearts. Cinnamon hearts are bad.
I don't know what those are.
Cinnamon heart is.
Cinnamon hearts are like spicy little red hearts that like burn your mouth, and like the whole point is to be spicy. I don't know, but they were they always had them every year, and we would all have this like challenge who could eat the most, and I would only eat one.
Is that a Canadian thing?
I don't know. It sucked. I don't know if it was Canadian or not, but it doesn't matter. You know why? Because it sucked.
Yeah, that's aggressive.
It did. Like, okay, I like spice. Here's the thing. I like spice just as much as the next person, right? But I don't see the point in having spicy things just to have spicy things. And I don't mean like spicy food. I mean like just the spice. Just the spice. You know?
Just the
Like,
spice.
you know the people who like...
Just the tip.
Like
Who-
people just eat tagine.
Yeah. Or they take the tahini, or they
Wait,
take
what?
the...
What's
Tahini,
it
not
called?
tagine.
Tahine. Oh, I thought
Yeah.
it was tagine.
People
No.
who just eat tahini.
Yeah.
I just eat tahini.
You'll eat with something?
I'll eat it with something, but I'll also just put it in my hand and like take a little hit every now and then.
Yeah, you will.
See, I feel like that's
Yeah,
different
yeah.
though, because that there's flavor there, so that doesn't qualify what I'm talking about. Like people who will take jalapeno seeds, and juice and like eat it just to eat it,
I'm not eating it just
What-
to eat it.
or like
In juice?
yeah,
So would you mean would you mean like having a spicy alcoholic beverage?
I feel like we've added a level that I wasn't talking about.
No.
I don't know. I feel like this always happens, Pega. Like
Yeah.
you say something and I think it's just normal like Canadian thing, but it's not
Mhm.
normal for us, so we don't understand.
Like I'm specifically talking about like if you have like a little pile of very spicy spice that's not flavorful.
Oh, it's just like it just hurts.
Yeah, and the whole point of it is to add that element to food, right? So when you combine it with other stuff, that's what brings out the flavor of that spice, right? But they just eat it to eat it for no reason. Also, I feel like that's a very white thing. But anyways,
Limo.
because like
maybe that's why we don't understand. 'Cause,
yeah, maybe that is why we don't understand.
I'm Filipino. Like,
because, yeah. like,
Real, I'm
everything that's spicy that I eat is also flavorful.
Riu.
hello.
I don't understand.
Yes, wait.
I mean, like, okay. See, I was gonna say like, it doesn't really count because like,
Oh, I'm gonna get a cramp. Hold on.
wait,
Not
now I'm white.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to edit this part out.
That's crazy. What do you mean?
Now I'm white. Now I'm normal.
Oh my god. Here we go. Anything, Pega? Did you hear that? Yep, gotta cut it. Gotta cut it.
Gotta cut it.
That was a good joke. That was a good joke.
Uh-huh.
Look what you
Doing
did.
good, Pega.
Look what you did, Pekka. Now you have to decide. Are you gonna cut it or are you gonna leave the joke?
I'm gonna have to cut it.
In the arms of
That's okay.
an
We'll all
angel,
know it happened.
fly away
Um,
from here.
but yeah, so
From here. Uh-huh.
so the reason why I ended up stopping doing like Valentine's cards was because in grade 6, I got them for my classmates, right? And I specifically got the ones with chocolates, because I was like, yes, they won't be able to make fun of me because it has the card, sure, but it has the chocolate in it, right? So like, how are you gonna make fun of that? I'm giving you candy, right? No.
Literally.
They still found a way to like make fun of me and like show their cards to everyone and be like, look.
Pega, if I would have been friends with you in elementary school, I would have beat them all up for you. You think I'm joking, but you know how many fights I got into in elementary school?
Oh no, I believe you.
A lot.
Like,
Yeah.
see,
And
it's
I got
funny.
a lot of ass whoopings for it too.
It's
Which is why I
funny.
didn't fight no more.
It's funny because like in elementary school, I was kind of a pushover. Like my first one, was kind of a pushover, because like I didn't want to fight. I was like, no, I'm not fighting. This like I didn't like up till grade 6, my first one, I didn't fight at all. I know I fought once.
baby.
Twice. Well, there was one time where this kid was... I lost, but there was one time this kid was pissing me off because he kept kicking my snowman. And so I launched myself at him. Which, looking back, he was a dick, but he was nice enough to be like, yeah, no, you don't want to fight. So I'm just gonna put you on the ground and walk away.
Been like, yes, I do, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the second fight wasn't even at school. This kid, like, I don't remember what happened, but this kid said something to me thinking I was a different kid, and so I tripped him.
No.
Pega.
As you should.
He called me a bitch, so I tripped him.
Okay. But
As
he
you
didn't
should.
mean you.
What?
But he didn't mean you.
He looked at me and said it to me.
Well, maybe you just looked like one.
Jay, I was at, like... Keep in mind... Keep in mind...
I wasn't a
Looked like a
bully, I
bitch.
swear.
I was like 10. No, I wasn't 10. How old was I?
You were for sure a bitch then.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't remember how old I was, but I was definitely not in grade 4. I was like grade 3-ish.
Hold on, I need to yell at my dog real quick.
Okay.
And then...
I was a bully when I was a kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was bullied, but I fought back.
No, I was the bully. Like,
Oh, you were the bully.
yeah. I had no friends.
I kind of
Makes
turned
sense.
into one, but that was because to prevent myself from becoming bullied, because I was bullied so hard in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up having to fight for myself a lot because, and you know what? I don't care if she fucking hears this. Fuck you, Samantha. She used to bully me too. She was my sister, bro.
Oh my God.
My sister. She was in 5th grade, and I was in kindergarten, and she bullied me. Like, she
Fuck you, Samantha.
started people on me. And then after she left, people just bullied me relentlessly. And I had nobody to defend me. And so I had to fight. So I fought. But because I fought, I got into a lot of trouble. And so
As
because
you should,
I got
Jay.
into trouble, when I got to middle school, I literally would take ass whoopings all the time. And like mental and physical ass whoopings all the time. And I didn't say nothing. So I became a bully. So that way I wouldn't get bullied no more.
That was a beautiful backstory.
Especially to this one little white girl. Like, I think I made her leave the school. Is that illegal to say? No, it's not illegal to say. Because I didn't do nothing to her.
I don't know.
To her, okay, I just told her she was a bitch, and I was gonna whoop her ass every day. Yeah,
I didn't
one
care.
day-
I just mentally scarred her every day. Right.
Yeah, you're gonna have to cut this out too, Pega.
Yeah.
Or don't.
You know, or don't.
I literally have, like, the reason why I was a bully, I literally am too embarrassed to say, and I will not say it because of reasons, but I have learned my lesson, and I am not that person anymore. Fuck you when I was a kid. I hate that kid.
Me
I hate
too,
that
bro.
child. Wait, talk to David.
Oh my god. You know, like... the reason why I went quiet, right, is because, like, I was thinking about it, and in high school, like, I got in some scraps, right?
Mm-hmm.
But only 2 of them were on school property. And only one of them could have got me in trouble. Because, like... And it wasn't even intentional. It was just luck of the draw, right? Because I didn't give a shit if I got caught. right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was the kind of kid where if it gets to the point where I'm fighting, I've done everything to like avoid that. So like, why should I care about getting caught? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I won't talk about it on podcast because like, well, one of them I've already talked about on the podcast, and that episode is going live in like 2 weeks our time. By the time this is uploaded, it'll be uploaded.
Mm-hmm.
But then the other one I can't talk about because I don't know if the person remembers it happening
Uh-huh.
because it was one of those like those weird fights that you find yourself like, okay. Actually, no, I remember the third fight that almost got me in trouble. It was one of those weird fights where like you kind of like you start fighting and then you pause, you both look at each other and you're like, oh, I don't actually want to do this. So like if someone had caught us, they would have just seen two bruised like kids looking at each other while like holding back their fists, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they would have thought we were fighting.
Yeah.
But in reality, it was like we hit each other and we both kind of mentally like clued in. Do I actually want to do this? Do I actually want to fight this person? Do I want to risk my school career for this person? No, actually. Like afterwards, we ended up just talking for like 20 minutes about like video games.
So, you like jazz or?
Hey, you like jazz?
Oh my god.
The third fight,
Right.
I don't remember why we were fighting. I know that like I got so pissed at my friend that I threw coins at him. And so we ended up going to.
So you got mad at your friend and threw money at him?
I don't remember why, but I was justified. I know that. And I know I was justified because we went to the vice principal's office, right? And she
The principal's like, yeah, he's a dick.
No, she literally told me to our faces, because we were both there, to our faces, like, hey, what he did was kind of, like, warranted you pushing him. Like, she looked at him like, you shouldn't have said that. Like, again, I don't remember what the fuck it was about, so, like, I can't, my memory's kind of fucky. But I do know that she looked at me and was like, you should not have thrown the coins. Like, in that exact, like, way, you should not have thrown the coins. And I'm like, okay. Oops.
I'm the coins.
Like, for me,
When you're
right?
mad at someone, just give them more money, you know?
Well, my thing, right, Riu, is like, if I'm fighting someone, I'm not putting much strategy into it, right?
Yeah.
I'm just doing. I'm just going.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why am I thinking about it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to grab a weapon. If I have something in my hands, it'll get yeeted. I'm not going to grab a weapon, you know, though. Unless it's a rock. I'm not going to chuck a rock.
Initial
But,
reaction is pushing.
I mean, I did push. And then I threw the coins. You know.
Yeah.
This is how I know both of you, neither one of you can fight.
I don't know. I
I've-
push first. Just to see
Both
Jay-
of you are like,
Jay, I'm specifically talking about fighting a friend.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd push first. Push.
Because I've done street fighting. I've done taekwondo. I've done judo. I've done karate.
So when you say street fighting, what do you mean?
I remember you talked about it briefly when we were talking to you that one.
Yeah, I talked about it briefly when we were talking to Cole. Yeah, I talked about it briefly, but I didn't get into detail because it's not legal.
Oh, Lamo.
It wasn't legal.
Oh, that kind of street
Future
fight,
Pega,
right?
cut off Pega, Future.
Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, no, it's fine to me to talk about it because it's already happened years ago.
It happened already, Pekka. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't do it anymore. I'm not
No
stupid
idea.
anymore in that way.
In that way. In that
Oh
way.
my god.
I
Jay,
mean,
did you-
okay, that part might get cut out, but like the point is, like, I know how to fight. I just it's the same thing when I like use insults against my friend. I will never insult my friend with actual insults. You know, like I might
Like,
call
you would never like physically fight your friend then.
yeah, like I would never like properly fight my friend unless they like threatened me physically. Like
With a good time. Aha.
like the worst thing I might call you, Riu, is like I might say, oh you fucking dehydrated mango. You know, like something like that. Like something that
Like, how dare you?
How dare you? Not the dehydrated mango.
At least I'm a regular mango bitch.
Yeah. What he said.
You guys.
yeah, no, like that's that thing, right? Like I don't go out of my way to harm because you're friends, right? Like that person was a friend, and yeah, I shouldn't have thrown the.
Dehydrated mango. That means you're insulting me.
I'm insulting you nicely because you're my friend, and I'm not trying to actually insult you.
Okay, fine.
And so like it's why like sometimes it pisses me off when people like try to make fun of that. It's because it's like I'm purposely not calling you like, I don't know, fucking
Yeah, like something actually bad
yeah, like something
that you can't take back.
actually yeah, because like A, that's rude, but two, like why? People
Yeah.
like, oh, just call them a fuck or just call them a cunt. It's like I could do that, but like, why would I? This is just me. Like, why? It frustrates me sometimes because it's like sometimes I've noticed with people, they have this like such need to conform that they kind of project it onto others' actions, right? And it's like, yeah, I could do the thing that everyone else is doing, but I'm purposely not doing it. Here's the reason why. Well, you should just be like everyone else. You fucking bitch, you know? Like there's some people where I actually went in on them at like because they started poking fun of that, and they stopped poking fun of that because it's like, no, I don't. I've explained to you several times, you're not getting it. Here's the thing that I've been holding back, you know? Like I remember someone started poking fun of that, so I called them an unlubricated asshole. Right? And that's tame.
That's dry.
That's tame.
Oh god, how does it go in? It sounds painful.
Oh, you know how.
I mean I do, but it's kind of gross, low key.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it.
Ew.
Glub.
Not
Like,
the
I've
blood
called-
club.
I've
We're
called
talking about
some.
blood, just to be clear.
You talking about what?
Blood.
Huh?
Oy vey. Oh god. I never said that.
Anyways, drink some water, you guys.
Jesus
I'm gonna
Christ.
drink some hot sauce because you know.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like to feel pain. Got it.
Okay, well, it is that time.
Yes.
So
Drink your water, beach.
drink
Your
water,
ass.
wash your ass, take your meds. If you have to.
Mimi, yeah, don't clock me for that. I'm sorry. I just realized I've been using her catchphrase by accident.
What?
Ooh.
There's this Filipina like influencer. Her name is Mimi. Yeah.
Give her
She
credit.
actually
Give her
does
credit.
I give her credit. My bad. So she has this catchphrase, and she uses it. Drink your water, beach. That's it. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, okay.
Anyways, do your self-care. Eat food. And don't be stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's. Oh yeah, don't, if you're still watching this, don't watch the next episode. Don't watch the next episode, stupid.
Yeah, stop
Go to
watching
bed.
the next episode and go fuck. I mean, go to bed.
That guy, stop being KW and not be KQ.
Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh my God, Riu.